Hey, my friend, Carolyn Cooper here with another all-natural energy shot. So today let's talk about money. Can we talk about money? I think we should. What is your energetic relationship with money? If you go within and do a quiet little meditation and just feel what emotions come up for you when you think about money or having money, it's very telling. What emotions are there for you? Are there things like guilt or shame or anger or worry or fear or confusion or doubt? Or are there feelings like, I'm feeling good, I feel content, I feel satisfied, I feel excited about the future, I feel like my financial future is safe, and I feel happy about that? Most of the people I talk to and most of the clients I work with are the first way. You know, there's fear, there's concern, there's a little anxiety, sometimes a lot of anxiety that comes up, which is justifiable. We live in a society where we need to have money to live. It makes a huge difference what we are emitting, what signal we are emitting about money. Money's just an energy. It's currency. It's supposed to have a current to it. It moves, it comes in, it goes out. We save some, we spend some. We're smart with it, hopefully. A lot of things can really affect our relationship with money. Mostly our experience with it in the past, which our experiences we've had are because of the thoughts that we think about it. Where do we get the thoughts? If we have negative thoughts, most likely from childhood. Also from the people we hang around with, whether that's positive or negative. Also, we inherit a lot from generational, from our ancestors, ways of thinking. I've been doing generational work for many, many years, and I love that the science of epigenetics is now proving that this is true. We inherit things from our ancestors. And most everybody I work with about money issues has some generational stuff mixed in. Some fears, some worries. Many of us had parents or grandparents who lived through the Great Depression, so there's some scarcity consciousness in there. You know, like there's not enough. I got to get it while I can. There may not be more left for me, and there's not enough to go around. And if I take some, it will mean somebody else misses out on their portion, which we know cognitively is not true. Like most of us know, those are fears. I don't know why I feel that way. I know that's not really how it works, and I'm trying to be more zen and think about it in a positive way. So here's a fun little thing you can do. I say fun. I hope it's fun for you. A very telling a kind of homework, but it's not really work. Well, you are working through some thoughts and emotions, but it's a really great thing to do for yourself, for your family, for whomever, if you have others in your life that you're providing for. So, first of all, and you don't have to do this right now, I would suggest wait till the end of the video and then grab your notebook and pen and do this. So, notebook, pen, empty sheet of paper right there on the notebook. And you're just going to start out with, Dear Money. Write what comes out. You don't have to censor it. Nobody else is going to see this. There's not anything dumb that's going to come out. Just write. What would you write to money? You might not even call it dear. You might say, okay, money, where have you been all my life? Why do you keep avoiding me? You know, whatever it is you want to write. Or perhaps you've made peace with money, or you never had any issues, and for you it's like, dear money, you are so good to me. You're always there for me, and I really appreciate it. Whatever comes out for you, just let it flow out. And it may, you know, set aside some time to really do this, like at least 30 minutes. You may finish before then, but just set aside some time. Don't overthink it, but just let it flow out. And you may leave it sitting on your desk and come back to it the next day and add some more to it. Do it the way that works best for you and that feels like, I'm really getting all this old energy out. When it's written out, you can see it there. And then you get to decide, is that really how I want to think about money? Or do I want money to be my friend who wants to spend time with me, who I love and adore? And it's okay. It's okay to want to work and make money. That's an okay thing. A lot of us have some false beliefs and a lot of generational beliefs, dealing with things like it's not okay with God for me to have a desire to make money. Or if I make a lot of money, that means I'm neglecting my family. There are so many issues about money. And I know because I've done this work a long time and I've cleared a lot through me and through my generational lines. But it's so much fun, and who knows, I may not be done. I may still have stuff come up from time to time. I don't think we ever get all the way done with all our issues. That's what this life is. We just keep working our way through it. But when you clear the bulk of things that were holding you back and you see what they were, in fact, you don't even have to consciously know what they are, but clearing that out, writing it out is a way that you can do that. Once you get that written out, you look at it, you can put a hand on your heart, a hand up here, take a couple deep breaths. And if your letter to money was negative, which most people who would feel the need to do this exercise would be, sorry, it's just true. Most people do have some negative feelings toward money. Then you get to rewrite the letter. You know, do a couple deep breaths like this, let it go. Let things go. You can tap your thymus right here if you need to. Do a couple taps, do a couple deep breaths, and just declare, I am now letting this go. It's not serving me well. I no longer need to carry these thoughts, these beliefs, these feelings. And then you get to write the real letter to your good friend, money. Dear money, you're awesome. I'm so glad you love me so much and you want to be with me all the time. Put it in your words. However you want to write that, write it out with love and feeling. You got to feel it. That's a big part of manifesting things in your life. It's not just thinking it up here or saying the words or even writing the words. It's feeling it. How do you want to feel? Add some self-love in there. Add some self-forgiveness. A lot of times we feel like it was a big mistake we made with money, or we lent money to someone, or something happened where we felt like we were swindled out of money. Is that the word? Swindled? In some way. And so there may be some anger at ourselves or at someone else. Got to be willing to let that go, because as long as that stays there, that's the part of the signal you're going to be emitting. And you want to be emitting just an openness to good abundance that comes your way. Whenever I use the word abundance, if you're writing and you use that word abundance, abundance just means a lot of something. So I always like to write good abundance in front. See how that feels for you. So if you're talking about money and abundance, make sure it's good abundance. And you want to just be open and willing for that to come into your life, and then let go of outcome. Be patient with how things unfold, and think about, what is my very next step? What is the very next small step that I can do to make this into reality? This letter that I wrote, the second letter I wrote to money, about thanks for hanging with me. I'm so happy to have you in my life. I'm happy we have such a great relationship. That letter, how do you want to feel when that happens for you, when that actually is created, manifested? You got to believe it's a possibility and get into that feeling of, this feels peaceful, or like I have freedom. And it really frees up so much space in your head, because worrying about money is not a noble thing. Being poor is not noble. It doesn't help yourself. It doesn't help anybody else. and the worry about how the bills are going to be paid, or how you're going to pay for soccer camp for your kids, or dance lessons for your daughter, whatever that is for you, that takes up way too much bandwidth. And when you get rid of the worry about it, and you don't have to have an influx of money to get rid of the worry. Getting rid of the worry is a thought, and we always have the ability to change our thoughts. So start changing your thoughts, think how you're gonna feel. Woo! You got a lot of stuff to do. It's going to be fun. Just set aside some time, write your letters, see how you feel, do some letting go, and be patient with yourself. And you got this. All right, write in the comments below, because I want to know how the letter writing went. I want to hear some feedback. All right, so this is Carolyn Cooper signing off on this week's All Natural Energy Shot. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Shine on.